Sister Jessica sees her chance. Jack has always been very knowledgeable about such things, so she's gonna ask him. Oh, this is my fire and brimstone, my funny Tommy parables. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter Mary. Daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to tell parables. And this is one of them. My sugar chick parable. Apparently it needs the eyes need a whole lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair. Growing a whole new body to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. That's why I'm in the wheelchair. Very painful with the bones and muscles right now. But back to my parable. She asked Jack what Milton says about the Great Wall of Evil. Is it true? Remember, when you hear that siren, check and post in 5. I've been asking for 9/11 Flight 93 checks for a decade now, and haven't gotten one. A 9/11 Flight 93 check is you checking your family's lifeline by trying to call me. You can't reach me right now. You have no idea when else that phone won't be allowed to work, or why else. Because you're a Christian, they just placed Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of other cowardly Husseins. Or perhaps you're not the big name in your business. Or you live in the wrong neighborhood, wrong city. You don't know when else that phone won't be allowed to work, and I think you can guess it's going to be just as newsworthy, however or whyever it's hijacked. Going to be just as newsworthy as me asking for a 93 check for a decade and not getting one. So we the people must be the reporters, do that. Now back to Jack. Jack tells Sister Jessica, well, I can't speak to the circumstances directly around Melton, Stone Cold Melton, John Melton Brady, son of a carpenter Mary, yes. I can't talk about that, I don't know. All I know is I tried to call him, and my call is stolen. 424-229-4140. Yeah, I say everything. Think of everything I say as attention getting. It all ends when you pick up that phone. You make a video of your wife's phone, your neighbor's phone, timestamp on that phone, number dialed, and those worried enough about hijacking your call to me are altering phone records covered up. That's where everything I say affects you. You don't have to worry about my Tommy parables, any of my street justice paramedics, any of my other attention getting stuff. All you have to notice is your phone's not working, and I place videos of my call logs, all calls to and from this phone. I put it on youtube.com/DNFD series. The last one was a little over a month ago, and it covered 2 years. If you tried to call me the past 2 years, go to youtube.com/DNFD series. That's DNFDSERIES. Go to that site, check on Melton's call log videos, and yeah, if you don't show up, you don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. Some of you can get those phone records yourself. All cops of the police station's phones all across America, all firemen of the fire station's phones all across America. All soldiers of the military bases across America and beyond. See that phone you're making the video of as every child in America's lifeline, every citizen in America's lifeline. Make a video of being hijacked. 424-229-4140. Make that video, post that video. And yes, see that phone as every child in America's lifeline. Make a video of it. Lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics. Make a video of being hijacked. Post it. We the people must be the reporters. It is religious censorship, and that you can't call me up to tell me what you believe. Doesn't have to be anything you hear in church, guys. You don't even have to go to church to have something to believe in. It's religious censorship, so was 9/11, guys. Ask and answer Jesus' question about Barack Hussein Obama. Been asking it for years. Had the image around for years. Oh, that's one of my gory stigmata ones. I'm a son of Cockmary, I can have stigmata ones. A genetic wound, just like the change in eyes. I'll show you that at the end of the video. But ask and answer that question about Barack Hussein Obama. Grew up in Africa, out here to be closer to his dad during those formative years. He had not one comment in that decade about the Osama rumor that Obama is Osama's son. That's why he grew up in Africa, to be closer to his dad during his formative years. Then on to Hawaii, then on to Harvard, and then to be placed as a cowardly Hussein in the highest office in the world, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins with 9/11. Oh, they don't name them Hussein. Unless they're Muslim, guys. And yeah, we all know after he reached out to the those folks who harbored terrorists in their countries worldwide. After he reached out to that, got backlash from the American people, backed off of being Muslim. Another reason he's cowardly, can't stand up for what he is. Make that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me, it's more than religious censorship. It is lifeline censorship. You got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. Whatever boring thing you get, it is not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and it's money out of your pocket every day when you call countless other customers you try to. And you get that phone ringing, that error message, that busy signal. Make that video whatever you get America's hijacked democracy. Because if, you try to call me, you can't reach me, you have no idea why. Perhaps you're not Gates in the computer industry or Spectrum. Oh, you just heard that. Spectrum in the internet or cable business. You don't know why, but it is while you're being hijacked. But yeah, it is money out of your pocket, no matter what business you're in. It's so the big name in your business can get the business. And of course, the most important thing is your lifeline, your family's lifeline, your employees' lifelines are not working. Make that video, post that video. Yeah, come see me in person. Have Will Travel show me the perfect place to build. Jesus is a medical house here on earth. That's the same religious censorship. You can't tell me what you believe. You can't ask what I mean by Jesus is a medical house. Tear down the great wall of evil. That's just me. Those are my eyes. And all of this imagery, 24,000 plus, you're going to find at daffodilia.blogspot.com or christcomplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilia, DAFFODILIA. Blogspot, all one word. Wix site. Check out both daffodilias. You're going to find what I designed yesterday. We'll design today. Hit the heart on the Wix site. You're also going to see those 24 links to the 24,000 on the Wix site. Go to the right on the other daffodilia. Look for the link. 24,000 of these things prepared. That's what this is, the outer border there. If it wasn't there, it'd crop off some of the June there. Prepared is 4x6 prints. Print me out. I'll keep you company on that nightstand, that tabletop, that desk, and yeah. Laminate. You can cut off the edge if you want. Laminate will last longer. Couple paper clips, and you got some company on that desk in those late nights. that nightstand, that was sleepless night. Oh, I had one. Pharmacy wasn't doing its job yesterday, so I gotta go back today. See if I can get some help. I just can't get to sleep from the lot of pain in the muscles. Growing a new body, and yes, the doctors can't talk about those changing eyes. What you can see of that, I feel the muscles all the time, bones, everything. Back to my point. Make that video, post that video. Come see me in person. Have Whitwell travel, show me that perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Now, Sister Jessica has asked Jack, and he says, excuse me. No, he doesn't say excuse me. He says, yeah, I don't know what's going on. All I know is I called the man up, tried to, and I can't reach him. But what he talks about in those Tommy parables and others about that great wall of evil, yeah, it's our fiction. We can call it whatever we want. Great wall of Chinese evil, and that's what Jack says. Yeah, I don't know what goes on around Milton, but I've witnessed that a lot, and a lot of folks have witnessed that all over the world. Jack's also witnessing the Great Wall crumbling. We're going to build Jesus' immaculate house upon its rubble. It's been holding back progress of mankind for countless millennia. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, come see me. Oh, Jack, come see me. Have Whitwell travel, show me that place here at with Jessica, Sister Jessica there, and let's get started building a better world. And yeah, if you know, all you Jacks out there, if you know about that Great Wall of Evil, speak. Put it on video. Tell everyone about it. You don't have to worry about making to even news, whatever you say, unless it's supposed to be there. And if it's supposed to be there, yeah, you sure better be 180 making those videos about it, because yeah, those folks at the top of our fictional streets are mean as anything. Make the video, post the video. Let me show you my of your hijack lifeline. That's not any fiction about our or us, not even us witnessing what I call the Great Wall of Chinese evil. You can call it Eskimo evil if you want. Bulgarian evil. When you make that video of your hijack call to me, you got fact. Those folks are worried enough about their hijacking of your lifeline as you try to call me, and who knows when else. They're worried enough about it to alter phone records to cover it up. So make that video of America's hijack lifelines and post it. That's fact. Come tell me about that perfect place to build one of those 1,000 points of light. Me just being in all this imagery, yes, that's the Great Wall of Evil. So placing someone named Hussein, a cowardly Hussein, in our White House to stain our democracy with his lies, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins with none left. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil has just me and these flowers in my imagery. That 24,000 plus examples of graphic art photos. Graphic art that has just me in them. Yes, the handsome bald guy. And let's get started on those 1,000 points of light. Build that better world upon that crumbling wall of evil. And yeah, your phone makes a video. Make a video about that. What you know about that. The things aren't going to change until you put it on video and until you tell that neighbor of yours what you know. I do that. Then come see me. Well, let's get started. Building a better world. Oh, this is kind of funny. To me, it's kind of funny. And you can call it me making something out of nothing. Last night I was watching NCIS. I call it the Osama PR campaign, the Mideast PR campaign, and lots of folks like Jack can point out what I mean with those things. But I was watching, and it was a PR campaign for me, I guess, because of the two most innocent looking, sweetest little Oriental kids having an ice cream cone. Yes, it's the Great Wall PR campaign. Jack, get that truth out, and oh man, I've been checking out Hawaii Five-0 on the Netflix to see if it's the same as NCIS, and yeah, you're gonna find a little bit of what I call that Mideast PR campaign in a lot of our network news. Me making something up about nothing, that's your decision. When you pick up that phone and try to call me, that's fact. Make that video. You should be able to tell me how stupid that is if you, whatever it is that I'm talking about. You can't do that. That's very real censorship that affects your lifeline. But yeah, I've been checking out the Hawaii Five-0, and oh man, they got this one actor on there. I guess he's supposed to be Hawaiian. He kind of looks Chinese to me, and he has got to be the most evil looking character I've seen on network television. Oh, if you watch the series, you know what I mean. He can't even fake compassion, and he's supposed to be a good guy. Make that video of America's hijacked lifelines, and yeah, guys, you got to point out truth, and who is not always directly involved in our hijacked lifelines. Well, they I would say they were, but in anything evil that's happening. But yes, you'll find in Stone Cold something about nothing, and his street stuff. That yeah, they're behind every both sides in any conflict, and oh, well, put that on video, Jack. You know more about it than I do. And yes, put that very factual stuff. Because yeah, in last night's Minute Parable, I said that yes, I'm the guy asking for 9/11 Flight 93 checks for a decade. I haven't gotten one. And the Great Wall of Evil. Any comments to the opposite of what I say about them? I haven't gotten any comments about that. No comments about the Osama rumor either, or my Tommy parables. So I figure whatever it is I might be talking about can't be that bad, because I don't get comments by phone, mail, or internet. Yeah, it's the Great Wall of Chinese evil. So make that video of your family's hijacked lifeline. Post it. Currently, the Great Wall has a staged event called the Russian guy in our White House. And yeah, I don't like the buffoon Russian guy either. It's where the ruble, I gotta Google that. Is that what they got over there in Russia? It's where the ruble stops now. Make that video. Every time you hear that siren, make that video, and all you cops across America know what I'm talking about. With that Great Wall of Evil. Yeah, you don't have to worry about making TV news, but get that truth out for the people. Okay, there's the eye. Darker brown eye from about 9 years ago, doing a little genetic carpentry. 5 years ago, there's the smaller, browner eye disappearing, the big blue circles growing in, through, and around. And, oh, I showed you that already. I'm going to show you what's going on now. The past year I've been taking vitamins. And it seems to help the eyes catch the light better, and yeah, you can see kind of the whitest part on the brown there. And that outer brown circle, the outer part of the brown eyes, is gone now. Or at least it's a whole lot less visible. You know what's going on, come tell me. And yeah, I'll reiterate that. All good doctors come tell me what's going on with her. Tell me about your neck of the woods. I can build or we can build. I'm broke because of financial censorship, and that's my graphic art livelihood being hijacked. My real livelihood's built Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Come tell me about that perfect place, and yeah, let's get started building those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. And yeah, I'll reiterate that. Yeah, whatever you don't agree with that I might say, like that equal guy on Hawaii 5-0. Yeah, I don't get any comments. I phone mail, or internet. You gotta come see me in person and tell me. And yeah, I'm very honest. I'll say somebody walked up to me the other day and said, yeah, you shouldn't call that a great wall of evil. For this reason, for that reason. No, I haven't gotten one comment about that great wall of evil in that decade I've been asking for. That first 9/11 Flight 93 check. Make that video what affects you, your lifeline. Not knowing when else it won't be allowed to work. Then come see me, have wit, we'll travel. Show me that perfect place to build a Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. And let me design you some cool imagery while you're here. Bring your sunglasses. Bring those favorite flowers. I'll turn them into forever flowers. You never have to water them again. Print them out as those graphic art photos. Make a mouse pad out of them. Turn them into your desktop. But you gotta see me in person. Yes, the Great Wall of Evil. Oh, 22 minutes. 23 minutes. I gotta shut this down. I'll see you this afternoon, hopefully. Tomorrow as well. Come see me in person and tell me what you think about anything I say. And yeah, what does that place need to inspire the future and the present to greatness with? Jesus is immaculate house. It's an opportunity house for folks from all kinds of backgrounds, but I have to tell you, it's Jesus is immaculate house because there will be a test at the end.